Hello guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today's tutorial is going to be on this makeup look right here. I was just in the mood for a pop of color and wanted to take myself out of my comfort zone because I'm always wearing neutrals and purples and mauve colors and stuff like that. So, it's summertime. What will be a better time than to wear bright colors? So I basically have like a nice little green with a little bit of shimmer on top and some blue eyeliner. So, I enjoy creating this look for you guys. It's something that I am not used to every single day, and it's nice to come out your comfort zone. So don't forget to check out my Instagram and my Twitter. I'll leave everything down in the description box below, as well as somewhere in the screen during this video. Don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up if you enjoy, and subscribe if you haven't already. And if you're new to my channel, hi, I am Gretchen. And don't forget to hit, like I said, that like button. And further ado, if you want to learn how to get this bright green summer look, then let's get to it. So as usual, I'm starting off with pinning back my hair. It's already cleansed, and now I'm going to moisturize, and I'm going to use the Clinique Dramatic Difference Moisturizing Gel. I love this moisturizer. First, it dries up very quickly, and I feel like with my oily skin, it goes great. After that, I'm going to take one of my favorite primers, and it's the One Heck of a Block primer from Soap and Glory, and I'm going to focus this on the center of my face, but also spreading it out towards the outside of my face, but mostly focusing it on the center because that's where I get oily the most. So today I decided to use the L'Oreal True Match Foundation, and I am in W5 Sand Beige. I'm going to make sure I shake this very well because it is type watery. So before I apply it, I make sure I shake it well just to get the best use of the product. And then after that, I'm going to dab it all over my face. I kind of realized I put too much in my hand, but we'll make it work. So I'm dabbing it all over my face. And today's tutorial is going to be main focusing on drugstore products. So like I said, everything that I use will be mentioned down in the description box below, so make sure you check that out. I'm going to use my damp beauty blender from Real Techniques, and I'm going to start blending that out. I'm just doing mostly patting motions just to get the best coverage I can get with the beauty blender, because when you use a beauty blender, and especially when it's damp, it usually takes product away instead of like applying it. So I'm just dabbing it and making sure my skin gets mostly of the product. After that, I'm going to go in with my Maybelline Age Rewind Concealer, and I am in light pale. I'm going to use this to cover up my circles and also to highlight. Is a great concealer, especially from the drugstore. I feel like it does the job. It also covers up and brightens it at the same time. So I'm going to take my Real Techniques sponge as well, and you're going to use the tip just to pat that in. After that, to set my concealer, I decided to use the Morphe loose powder in Banana. I didn't realize how messy this was until I took it out. It literally went everywhere. But I'm going to take my beauty blender as well, and I'm going to set everywhere where I apply that concealer. So I decided to contour a little bit, and I'm going to use the Wet n Wild Megalon Dual Ending Contour Stick, and I'm going to be using the contour part, and I'm just basically going to contour the hollows of my cheeks, on my jawline, on my forehead, a little bit towards the temples. And I'm going to use also my damp beauty blender just to blend that out. After that, to set that contour, I'm going to take the Anastasia contour kit in light to medium, and I'm going to use that taupey color and a Real Techniques contour brush, and I'm going to basically set and also kind of darken up a little bit my contour. I felt like my face was still not bronzed enough, so I went in with the Wet n Wild Color Con Bronze. It has SPF 15 in it, so it's great. I love this one a lot. It gives you a nice, you know, sun kiss, you can say, bronze to the skin. I'm going to use an angle brush from Ollie and Olivia, and this one is in 740 Bikini Contest from Wet n Wild. Also from Wet n Wild, I'm going to use the Color Icon blush, and this one is in Peerless Scent Pink. And I'm going to apply this with a Real Technique blush brush. I always have a hard time saying that. It's a tongue twister. But I'm going to basically apply it in the apples of my cheeks, a little bit towards my nose, just to give it a little bit of color. I didn't know I was using so many Wet n Wild products, but I did say I was going to use a lot of affordable products. So I took a stippling brush just to blend everything out. And back to that Anastasia contour kit, I'm going to take that yellow shade and my Real Technique sponge, and I'm going to apply that banana color, you can say, down towards my cheek area, just to clean up that spot right there, because I feel like I did drag a little bit too much product down there just to make everything look nice and sharp. And look at me here singing, giving you guys a little bit of a show. Now to the fun part. Moving on to Creme Brulee, and this is from Makeup Geek, and I'm going to be using a BH Cosmetics brush, and this one is one of their newer brushes. This one is the V5. They made out some new vegan brushes, so I do recommend you guys to go check that out. And I'm going to start applying that to my crease as a transition color. And also for Makeup Geek, I'm going to take Cocoa Bear and my Morphe M433 brush. And I always go back to this color no matter what I use. I love the brownness, you can say an orangey tone it has. I love to use this as my outer V and crease color. I feel like it gives life to the eyeshadows I put afterwards. So yeah, I'm just blending that out and making sure it's nice and blended. And then going back in with that BH Cosmetics fluffy brush and just blending everything out, making sure there's no sharp lines. So I decided to use the Jordana 12-Hour Made to Last eyeshadow pencil. This one is an 08 Endless Emerald. And I just apply straight to my eyelid and then blended it out with my finger. I'm going to be honest, you have to work quickly with this product because it tends to dry up very fast and then it'll be hard to blend. And that's one of the reasons why I used my finger, because, you know, patting it and with the heat of your finger, it will make everything blend out nicely. But I like how it came out. So I decided to give the look a little bit of oomph. So I went in with the Jordana Baked Eyeshadow in 212 Green Mist. And this one is a lighter green. It has a lot of little shimmers to it, even though the Jordana eye pencil already contained a little bit of glitter. But the lighter green with the darker green kind of looks, you know, nice. It kind of like combines together. So I like how it came out. So I'm basically patting it everywhere where I put that eye pencil. Right now I'm just cleaning up that extra fallout that I had. But I'm basically patting it in all over where I put that eye pencil. That was basically like a base. So I'm just applying it everywhere where I apply that. So I went in back with my Morphe M433 brush and a little bit more of Cocoa Bear, and I just wanted to just make sure everything was nice and blended, and just still wanted that little bit of, you can say, warmness to the crease. So I'm just applying that there towards the outer V and going in my crease as swiping motions just to give it a little bit of warmness, but also making sure everything is just nice and blended. I'm going to leave the eyes alone for a little bit and moving on to eyebrows. I'm using the Milani Stay Put Brow Colourpop and I'm in Over Brunette. And I'm just going to speed up this process because I do take a quite time doing my brows. If you want a depth tutorial on that, give this video a big thumbs up and comment down in the comments bar below if that's something you would like to see, and I will put it up for you guys. After that, I'm going to take my Anastasia Brow Powder Duo in Soft Brown, and I'm just going to take the lighter shade, the lighter taupey brown, just to fill in the inner part of my brows. I just like that part to look faded and lighter than the rest of my brow. It kind of just makes it look put together and not so harsh. And as for highlights under my brow, I'm gonna take Cecilia, and I'm thinking from She Moisture. I think, like I said, everything will be down in the description box below. I'm just taking a flat, you can say, shader brush and just applying that in my brow bone as a highlight. And now that my brows are done, I'm going to take my L'Oreal Brow Styling Plumper in medium to dark, and I'm going to use that to set my eyebrows. So I wanted a little hint of, you can say, color in my waterline. And I took the Wet n Wild On Edge Lone Wearing Eye Pencil. And this one is in Sapphire and Ice. It's like a blue eyeliner. And I love their eyeliners. For some reason, they don't smudge and they stay put for a long time. So I'm just applying this in my waterline just to give it, like I said, a pop of color. After that, I'm going to take my Morphe E18 brush, and again, I'm going to take Cocoa Bear and just apply that in my bottom lash line. And I'm just going to just smudge that out from the inner part to the outer part of my eye. And then again, I'm going to use a little bit of creme brulee just to make sure there's no sharp lines and everything is nice and blended. And then this part is optional. If you want, you can leave it like that, but I'm going to do a wing liner, and then I'm going to take my favorite mascara from L'Oreal, Miss Manga, and I'm going to put one coat of mascara before I apply falsies, and then I'm also going to put a coat of mascara on my bottom lashes. Then I'm going to take my Kiss Everlast lashes and apply those. And then I'm going to take my mascara once again, and I'm just going to basically, you can say, connect my real lashes with my falsies just so they can blend in. I'm going to take my NYX lip liner and Peekaboo Neutrals, and I'm just going to line my entire lips and then fill them in with the liner. And I totally forgot my highlights. We cannot forget highlights. So I went in with the ColourPop Lunch Money, and is a nice set of highlights, and that's what I was going for. So I'm just basically patting it in with my finger because it is a moussey texture. And then I'm going to take my beauty blender just to make sure everything is nice and blended and there's no sharp lines. Love how settled but yet glowy this highlighter is. I love it. Just touching up a little bit with the Jordana Baked eyeshadow just to make sure everything is nice and bright. And just taking a little bit of that Lunch Money highlight from ColourPop and just highlighting my inner corner of my eye. Just to, make it pop a little bit. And finally, moving on to lips, I'm going to take my ColourPop lipstick in bricks and basically applying that all over my lips. You can go in with a darker lip, but I am more of a neutral type of person when it comes to bold eyes. I feel like a neutral lip will go in with any type of eye style. And this is it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed this pop of color tutorial. Give this video a big thumbs up if you like these type of videos. Subscribe if you haven't already. And I will see you guys on my next one. Bye.